Hey fam, so this past year I've been working as a substitute teacher. In fact, some of the students that I've taught this year actually follow this YouTube channel. So if you're a student and you're watching this, this especially pertains to you. I present to you 4 confessions of a substitute teacher. Confession number 1. I know when you're messing around on the computer. Let me make this very clear. It's super duper obvious if you're on a website that you're not supposed to be on. The first telltale sign is that you're constantly looking up at me, like this. Like, imagine a room of everyone just looking at their computer screens all calmly, and then there's you. Fidgeting, looking up, looking super sketchy. This is exactly the kind of behavior that prompts me to walk around to see what you're doing. The second telltale sign is that when I actually do get up to walk around, I see your hands quickly dart for the keyboard, violently mashing keys to close whatever you're on. You're just about as smooth as a bull in a china shop, or as quiet as firecrackers in a hospital. Insert more relevant metaphors that couldn't be more blaringly obvious. And this actually happens. I'll wheel around your computer and you expect me to believe that you've been watching this blank Google page for the past 20 minutes. This might work on a sub who's like 70 years old, but for me, no. I grew up in this generation. I know what you're up to. I've had some kids try to fool me thinking they could just open up another tab, but I can read what tabs you have open. I know how switching through tabs works. Admittedly, I have been fooled once or twice when the kids actually switched windows instead of tabs. Not today, kids. Not today. Confession number 2. I know when you're plotting. I know when you're using the "can I go to the bathroom" excuse just to leave class. Here's a true story. I was sitting behind the teacher's desk, overhearing these girls talking literally 3 feet from me that they wanted to visit their friend in another class. They both get up to pass by my desk nonchalantly asking, "Can we get a drink of water?" Expecting me to just say yes, they didn't even bother to stop. They were halfway to the door when I said, "No. You can't get a drink of water." They screeched to a halt, turning around, looking at me in disbelief. I looked at them in disbelief and said, "I'm literally 3 feet from your desk. I heard what y'all were planning to do." To this, they hung their heads in shame, realizing that I had ears, and went back to sit down. "Not on my shift, girls. Not on my shift. You can visit Nene another day." Confession number 3. I know when you're on your cell phone. This is the same principle as messing around on the computer and cheating. You're constantly looking at me. You also go through the extra stealth step of putting binders up on your desk, or putting your backpack face up while reaching your hand in the front pocket and looking into it. This, by the way, just makes it more obvious, because why are you staring into your backpack? I see everything. I see everything. I see you on your phone. I see a dead person. Oh, that's a sixth sense. Not relevant, but I see you on your phone. Confession number 4. I know when you're lying. If you get into trouble and I ask for your name and you hesitate, look around, smile, and then proudly give me your name, I know you're lying. This is made even more apparent when the friends around you try to stifle their laughter as you give me your fake name. There's nothing funny about identifying yourself, unless you're lying. Another one is the good old "but our teacher lets us" line. That is, no, Mr. Akana, our teacher lets us go on our cell phones and get the computers out to watch movies when we're done with our work. Some of the time this is true, sometimes it's written in the agenda, but I know most of the time it's because I'm a sub and you're trying to pull a fast one on me. To test this, I will quickly turn to another student and say, "Is this the truth?" And if they smile and shift their eyes at their friends before sputtering, "Yes," then I know something's fishy. Not today, class. Not today. And here's a bonus confession. I don't like being called sub. Like, if you're walking in and saying, "Hey sub," it kind of feels weird. I'm a person. You can call me by my name, Mr. Akana. I don't go up to you and say, "Hey student. Hey student, can you do this? Hey student." It kind of objectifies a person by the role they're playing in the classroom. We're all just people. We're all just people. These are my confessions as a substitute teacher. Have you ever been guilty of trying to pull a fast one on a sub in your school days? Or do you have any confessions about your current job? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to check out my free guided meditation to get your zen on, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next Wednesday. Much love.